Hey guys, welcome back to more of the BBTAG 2.0.2 tier list, and it is finally time. We've gone through 42 characters so far, and we are now at the big leagues, the freaking top tiers. Let's go. And we're going to start things off with a character who we never thought would be this good, but in the long run ended up getting kind of ruined for me, unfortunately. Thank you, Tasty Pancakes. Elizabeth. Now, in Persona 3, this character is fucking great. Like, she is amazing. You want proof of this? Check out all the date requests. She's amazing. But in Tag, and much like Vanilla Arena for that matter, she is disgusting. Magarudyne is fucking -2 on block, but feels plus as all hell for no reason. Do I even have to mention the fact that she has a built-in Zeodyne in 236B? Is this neutral? Because that's basically what she fucking is right now, which is unfortunate. A lot of her buttons are really solid, and as a whole, she just has a lot of good combo routes. The main thing I will say, though, the 5B to command grab mix-up is fucking dangerous, because she can actually convert out of that afterward, which is really damn good. And then we get to the main issue I have with Elizabeth, her fucking assists. 5P is really solid, and honestly, I'm mostly fine with that. 4P, I'm trying to remember what the frick that was. Oh yeah, it was the initial strike of Mabufudan. The main issue I have is her fucking 6P. Yes, she literally has a Zeodyne assist. That alone is disgusting. And like, that assist single-handedly knocks her into top tier, on top of the fact that she already has some really good stuff on point as well. The main thing is, if she had an overhead outside of 5C that was actually worth a damn, she would easily be a top 10 character. But as is right now, I just can't quite put her there, unfortunately. She's still in top tier all the same, though. Elizabeth is fucking disgusting. Next up, we've got Adachi, another of the new characters, and mainly the main thing that gets this guy up here? Two things. Number one, having one of the best assist kits in the game right now, and also the fact that even though he has the limbs of a T-Rex, he's got some massive damage. And not to mention he has another, is this neutral meme in, once again, Zeodyne. The main issue here is, though, unlike Liz, is you can't just mindlessly think about throwing out 236A with Adachi, because here's the thing. That's minus enough on block to where Yang can burn in gold from full screen. Just barely, though, but still. The main issue with Adachi that knocks him into top tier, however, is how much freaking damage he does and how damn incredible his assists are. 6P is amazing. A little slow, but it is a tracking one. 5P is great for lockdown. 4P is an amazing anti-air. He just doesn't have a single bad assist, and that's a big deal. Not to mention his point game ending on Heat Riser knockdowns, which is already a 7k ender as it is, and getting a 10% boost due to Heat Riser, that is really freaking nutty, not gonna lie. Just the fact that he can do so freaking much, it is legitimately insane. Adachi is one of the weirdest characters in terms of being a gimmick, but he's a gimmick character that's actually really fucking good. The main thing I can see holding him back in the long run at best is the fact that outside of 5B range, he only has two freaking neutral moves. Zeodyne, A and B, but mostly A, and Vorpal Blade is 236C, which does 3,000 damage raw, by the way, without Heat Riser. But that said, let's move on to another character I'm going to have a lot to say about, Yang Xiao Wang. She lost 2B head invul, which kinda sucks, but in turn she gets head and projectile armor on 2B, and now JB as well, giving her another air-to-air option, which, honestly, that was a fucking mistake. Yang is so goddamn ridiculous now. In fact, I honestly thought that 2B was going to be dead as an anti-air. It's not. It's still ridiculous. And the JB armor, let's just say that gives her at least some kind of answer in the 9 matchup now. Back in 1.5, that matchup was literally a 10-0. Nowadays, it's not quite as bad, but it's still a disadvantage. But as a whole, I would say she really didn't change much at all outside of the armor changes, and she does have an interesting armor gimmick now. If she armors something on startup, her next strike is a semblance hit, and that even applies, amusingly enough, to Unrelenting Fire, except that, well, the full thing is semblance hit. Yeah, that's kind of just dumb. I learned that in one of the funniest ways possible. Oh, hello, Weiss. Say goodbye to over 8k health just for trying to burst in on me. That was amusing. Anyway, Yang is just about as dumb as ever. I don't even need to say anything more on that. For the love of God, nerf semblance damage, please. And I say this as a Yang main. And another character I recently added to my arsenal as a Team C pick, Narukami, the sister complex Kingpin of Steel, and the button changes he got are insane. His old 5B is now his second 5A, his old second 5A is now his 5B, his old third 5A is now his second 5B, and it also launches, but you can't jump cancel on hit, don't even try. And his old second 5B is now his third 5A. In addition to this, he now has a third 5B, which is just his JC converted into an auto combo move, similar properties and all. The new routes he has are freaking ridiculous. Just the fact that he now has a lot more stuff he can do in general, 5A being jump cancel while on block, which is why? Just why? I mean, I guess it's to make up for the fact that 5B, well, the new one, is no longer jump cancel while on block, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I'll definitely just take that trade-off. Narukami this patch is just fucking ridiculous. I don't even know why they keep giving him so much shit, but he keeps getting it. And why the hell is EX slide safe on block now? That is the one change of his I especially disagree with. A move that fast that travels basically full screen should not be fucking safe, especially since it also low profiles. Yeah, Narukami in this patch is fucking retarded. On to the next character, Ruby Rose. Basically, the only thing worth mentioning is that she can now gun blast in the same direction multiple times in a row. Outside of that, she's still basically Ruby, as you remember. Not much has changed. Her buttons are still ridiculous. Frickin' 236A is still fast as hell. 236B active switches are still dumb. Ruby is just about as ridiculously dumb as ever. Some would argue even more dumb than this. Some argue she's top 5 now. I don't quite see it, especially since we have even more ridiculous characters running around right now. One example of this, Wald. Much like with 1.5, in an effort to nerf the character, they buffed him. Because the 6P nerf doesn't matter. The Aki Wald 20k still works. And also on top of that, they made the second 2B have a bigger upward hitbox, so it grabs well above his claws. Why? 236A ground bounces, which I guess is in some positioning cases nerf, but off of combo routes, he actually has a meterless route again because of the fact that 236A now ground bounces. Remember that old Tactics Mode combo 5 that used 236B? That's back with 236A. The only difference is you can only 2A, you can't 5A. I tried. But yeah, in an effort to nerf this character, they just ended up buffing him again for no fucking reason. You actually just need to give this character fucking hurt boxes. God damn. Also, funny enough, as I recently learned, just 2C on block is more safe than doing 2C to reverse beat for a whiff. -2 as opposed to rebeat to a whiff, -4. I don't know why. Just for the love of God, Wald is ridiculously dumb. He just enables way too fucking much right now. I would have put the guy in the top 5, but the other characters, in my opinion, are honestly way more obnoxious. And that said, those are the characters I'm going to be talking about in the next video. So, next and probably last video will be the top 5, or as I like to call it, the meta tier. Till that video, later guys.